Hey guys, so this is part 2 of the solution video of 2023 CSAT paper. So if you haven't watched part 1 video, I would suggest you to watch part 1 and then move on to part 2. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, share and support. And if you want to join my Telegram channel, you can join it using the link that I'll be providing in the description box. So let's move on with the video. So let's take this question. What is the remainder if 2 raised to 192 is divided by 6? So here you can use the concepts of surds and indices and remainder theorem. So here it is 2 raised to 192 divided by 6. So I am writing it as 2 into 2 raised to 191, because this is 2 means 2 raised to 1. So 2 raised to 1 into 2 raised to 191 divided by 6. So why I did like that? Because in 6 and 2 is a common number. We can cancel 2 on both numerator and denominator, right? So for that I have taken 1 2 outside. Now I am cancelling this 2 and 1 2 here, so this will become like this. So here I have cancelled numerator and denominator with 2. So you need to remember this one, because in remainder theorem we need to take whatever we have cancelled at the last, right? So this is 2 raised to 191 divided by 3. So we need to find out what is the remainder when 2 raised to 191 is divided by 3. Now we know that 3 into 1 is 3. So 3 is a multiple of 3, right? And this 2 is 1 less than 3. Okay, so we can use the concept of negative remainder. So if you do not know the concept of negative remainder, and if you have some confusion regarding the remainder theorem, I would suggest you to watch the lecture on remainder theorem, where I have given the details about negative remainder concept and all. So this concept of negative remainder is actually very helpful in solving many questions. And in this paper, in 2023 paper, there was 2 instances where you could use the concept of negative remainder. So I would strongly suggest you to watch the video. Okay, so here so as I already told you that when 2 is divided by 3, the negative remainder is minus 1, because 2 is 1 less than the multiple of 3. Okay, so you can write it as minus 1 raised to 191. So minus 1 raised to 191 is minus 1. Okay, so we got that when 2 raised to 191 divided by 3, the negative remainder is minus 1. So minus 1 is the negative remainder. So we need to convert it into a positive remainder, right? So we have to take this minus 1 and subtract it from 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 is the remainder when 2 raised to 191 is divided by 3. But we need what is the remainder when 2 raised to 192 is divided by 6. And we have cancelled 2 initially, right? So we need to multiply that 2 now. So that we got 2 here. So we need to multiply this 2 with the 2 that we have cancelled initially. So our answer is 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So when 2 raised to 192 is divided by 6, the remainder is 4. Actually, this all concepts, the concept when cancellation is being done, how we need to calculate the remainder, or all these things I have covered in the lecture on remainder theorem. So you have to go and watch it if you don't know all these concepts about remainder theorem. Okay. Now let us move on to the next question. Consider the following sequence that follows a certain pattern. That is, a pattern is given. So I have already told you in my lecture videos that if you get a sequence like this, what you need to do is you have to first count how many terms are there in the sequence, and then you need to divide it into equal parts. So if I count how many terms are there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. So there are total 20 terms in this sequence. So either I can divide it into 4 parts of 5 terms each, or I can divide it into 5 parts of 4 terms each. So you can do it in either way. In either way you will get the answer. Okay, so I am first I will show you both. Okay, now I am dividing this 20 terms into 5 groups of 4 terms each. So I am dividing it like this. Okay, I am dividing it into 5 terms of 5 groups. Okay, so here if you see, there is an ABCD here, there is ABC here. So if I put D here, it will become ABCD. Now what is balance in this second group? A, B and C is there. So I am writing D here. Now A, B and D is here, I am writing C here. Now in this group B, C and D are there, I am writing A here. So this is following a sequence, right? Because if you see here, this is ABCD, first group is ABCD, then this D is coming in front. So it will become DABC. Now C will come in front, it will become CDAB. Now B will come in front, it will become BCDA, and then A will come in front, it will become ABCD. So in this way you got DDCA is the right answer. So D is the right answer. So even if you divide this sequence into 4 parts of 5 terms each. So if I divide like this, I am dividing into 4 parts. Okay. So like this I am dividing. Now if you see here you can see A, B, C and D and 2B is there. Right. So here A, B, if I write a C here, it will become 2C. If I write D here, it will become both D, there are 2 D's. And if I write A here, then there are 2 A's. So here there are 2D, here there are 2C, here there are 2B and here there are 2A. So this is also following a common sequence. So whether you divide it into 5 parts or 4 parts, you will get the answer. Okay, so remember that in this kind of questions has been repeatedly asking by UPSC in previous years, right? So in this kind of question, it will be easier if you divide the given sequence into different groups. And I have already told this trick in my lecture video as well. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. AB and CD are 2-digit numbers. Multiplying AB with CD will result in a 3-digit number DEF. So AB into CD is equal to DEF. Okay. Adding DEF to another 3-digit number GHI. So DEF plus GHI, you will get 975. Okay. Further, it is said that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I are distinct digits. So this is important because they are different digits. I cannot use the same digit for more than one alphabet given here, right? So the possible digits are, it is 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So any of this value can come for the given alphabets. Okay. Now it is already given that E is equal to 0 and F is equal to 8. So in place of E, I can write 0 and in place of F, I can write 8. Okay. And I cannot use this 0 and 8 for any other alphabets because they are distinct. I can only use any of this digit only once, right? So I can cancel out this 0 and 8 because I cannot use it anymore. Okay. Now this, if you see here, I has to be 7. Then only 8 plus 7 will become 15. So 5 I can write here and 1 I can write here. So only possibilities for I is 7. So cancel out 7 also because we have already used 7. Now similarly H has to be 6. Then only 1 plus 6 will become 7 here, right? So H has to be 6. H is equal to 6. I am cancelling out 6 also. Now you have D plus G is equal to 9. So only possibility is 4 and 5 because 4 plus 5 is 9 and that is the only possibility among the remaining digits. So D comma G will be 4 or 5. So it will be 4 and 5. So I am cancelling out 4 and 5. Now, if you have done up to here, from here itself, you can find out the answer. You don't need to do further calculations. Okay. Why? Because we have asked what is A plus B plus C. Now the remaining digits are only 1, 2, 3 and 9. This is the remaining digits, right? So either A plus B plus C, A and B and C will be from 1 to 3. It could be from 1 to 9. It could be from 1, 3, 9 or it can be 2, 3, 9. Now if you add 1, 2, 3, it will be 6. If you add 1, 2 and 9, it is 12. If you add this one, it is 13. And if you add this one, it will be 14. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. So the only option available here, if you see here, 6 is the only one common, right? So 6 will be the answer. So you don't need to do further calculation. Now for the sake of calculation, I will show you how we can done properly, okay, without this trick. So here now we know that AB into CD is DEF, okay, DEF. Now we know that E and F are 0 and 8, so it is D0, 8. Now either D is equal to 5. So if I put 5 here, If I put 5 here, it will be like this. Now you know that here the last number is 5. Then here the last digit is 8. It won't happen, because if you multiply a number which is ending with 5, either the result should end with 0 or it should end with 5. So D equal to 5 is not possible. So D will be equal to 4. So you can write 4 like this. So we need to now find out what is A, B and C. Now the remaining digits, as I have told you, is 1, 2, 3 and 9. Now what will be B? Because this is the unit digit here and this is the unit digit here. Here the unit digit is 8. So the only possibility is this becoming 2, because 2 into 4 is 8. So 2 we have written. Now balance is 1, 3 and 9. So just try to put values for A and C. So just put A equal to 1, C equal to 3. Like that, if you do some random calculations, you can see that 12 into 34 is 408. So this is the possibility. Okay, that means A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So A plus B plus C is 6. So in this way also you can do it, but even without all these things, if you can use the trick that I have said before, you can come to a conclusion. Okay. So let us see the next question. Consider the following statement in respect to 5 candidates P, Q, R, S, T. 2 statements are true and 1 statement is false. So let us read the first true statement. One of P and Q was selected for the job. So either P was selected or Q was selected. So let us write different possibilities. So either P was selected or Q was selected. So these are possibility. Now if you see the second statement, it says that at least one of R and S was selected for the job. But this is a false statement. That means just reverse this statement. So the statement is false and it says that at least one of R and S is selected. So we can write the statement as at least one of R and S was not selected for the job. Then it will become true, right? So at least one of R and S was not selected for the job. That means R was not selected and S was also not selected. If one of them becomes selected, then at least one will be selected, right? So R will not be selected and S will not be selected for the job. Now the third statement says that it is a true statement. At most 2 of R, S and T were selected for the job. At most. That means maximum among these 3, 2 were selected. And from the false statement, we got that R and S was not selected for the job. So the only possibility is for T to get selected. Or none of R and S and T will get selected. It is because it is saying at most 2 will be selected, and at least even 0% can be selected from this group. So we can say that either T, from this statement we can say that either T will be selected or none will be selected. So from first statement we got that P was selected. So along with P, T could be selected. Also along with Q, T could be selected. Or along with P, T won't be selected. And along with Q, T won't be selected, means Q only will be selected. So we have 4 possibilities. Either P and T got selected, either Q and T got selected, either P only got selected, or Q only got selected. So these are the 4 possibilities. Now let us see the conclusions here. At least 4 were selected. That is wrong, because in all of the conclusions that we have got, only maximum 2 were selected. So this is anyway wrong. And second statement says that S was selected for the job. That is also wrong, right? So neither 1 and 2 was the answer. Okay. So now let us see the next question. This was actually a tricky question. Let P, Q, R, S and T are 5 statements such that if P is true, that means if P is true, then both Q and S are true. So both Q is true and also S is true. Now second statement says that if R and S are true, R is true and S is true, then T is false. T is false. So these are the 2 statements given. So here, in order to answer this question, I will tell you some things first. Okay. So remember that here it is said that if P is true, S is true. So if S is false, it means that P has to be false, because if P is true, S will be true. So if S is false, it means that P has to be false, because P won't come true. If P is true, S has to be true, right? So if S is false, P has to be false. So remember this thing. And one more thing you need to remember here, that means if P is true, then S is true, but reverse won't be correct. That means if S is true, then I cannot say that P is true. It could be P true or P false. So remember these things. So if you remember these things, then you can answer this question. Okay, so remember that if P is true, then S is true. That is given in the statement, but that doesn't mean that if S is true, then P is true. The reverse won't be correct. But if S is false, then we can say that P is false. That is the thing that you need to remember here. So then you can answer this question very easily. Okay, so here let us read the conclusions first. So conclusion 1 says that if T is true, then at least one of P and R must be false. Now here this statement says that if R is true and S is true, then T is false. Now it is said that T is true. So if T is true, at least one of R and S should be false, right? So if T is true, at least one among R or S is false. So R is false or S is false. Now, as I have already mentioned, here it is given that P is true, then S is true. That means if S is false, P has to be false. So if S is false, it means that P has to be false. So if here we can say that if T is true, then either at least one among R is false or P is false. So this is actually correct. Now if you look into the second statement, it says that if Q is true, then P is true. I already told you that it is given that P is true, then S is true, but reverse won't be correct. Okay, so we cannot say like this. So only one is the right answer. Okay. So now let us take the next question. A cuboid of dimension 7 by 5 by 3 centimeter. So let's say this is a cuboid. So let's say this is 7 centimeter. And this is 5 centimeter and this height is 3 centimeter. Okay, so it is painted red, green and blue color on each pair of opposite faces of dimension 7 into 5. So first 7 into 5 means which dimension? This bottom side and top side, that is 7 into 5. So 7 into 5 side is painted with red. So here it is red and bottom also it is red, right? Now it is said that in this 5 into 3 it is green. 5 into 3 means this side, right? So this is green and the opposite side means here, which we cannot see. So this is also green. So next sides are blue, last two sides are blue. So this is blue and the back side will be blue. So that is how the cube is painted. Now then the cuboid is cut and separated into various cubes of side length 1 centimeter. So that means this is 7 centimeter. Then this side has to be cut into 7 parts. That is how I have divided here, right? There are 7 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how then 7 centimeter will become 1 centimeter. Similarly, this side is 5 centimeter. It has to be cut into 5 parts. Then only each part will become 1 centimeter, right? Similarly, the height has to be divided into 3 parts. Then only it will become 1 centimeter each. Okay. Now, which of the following is correct? There are exactly 15 small cubes with no paint on any face. So we need to, all the outside cubes will be having painted, right? So we need to find out how many inside cubes are there. Okay. So here, what you need to do, you have to remove this side. All these cubes I am removing because they are all painted. At least on one side they will be painted. Now I have to remove all these cubes also because these cubes are also on the outer side. So I need to remove these cubes also. These are also on the outer side. And I have to remove these cubes also. These are on the outer side. And these cubes also will be on the outer side. So all the cubes on outer side I need to remove. Then if you see this side, there is 1, 2, 3. 3 layer of cubes will be there in the middle, right? And how many will be here? All these cubes are removed, right? Then how many will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many will be there? 5 into 3, 15 cubes will be there, which is inside where no painting is there. So this is actually right. Now if you look into the second statement, there are exactly 6 small cubes with exactly 2 faces painted, one painted with blue and one painted with green. So we need to see how many cubes are there which is painted one side with blue and other side with green, and exactly two side painted. So this is green and this is blue. Okay, this side, this back side is blue and this front side is also blue. That means this cube here there will be blue and here there will be green. So this cube is two side painted with one side blue and other side green. Similarly, this cube also here it will be green and on the back side it will be blue. So this cube will come. Similarly, this cube will come, here it is blue and here this side it will be green. And one cube will also be there on the other side which we cannot see here. So total 4 cubes are there with exactly two side painted such that one is blue and other is green. So this is not 6, it is 4. So this is wrong. Okay, so only 1 is the right answer. So let us look into the next question. The letters of the word incomprehensibilities are arranged alphabetically in reverse order. How many positions of the letters or letters will remain unchanged? So if you see this question, this is actually very big word and there are possibilities of getting confused also. So just keep calm and try to answer this question. So I am writing incomprehensibilities again. Incomprehensibilities. So this is a very big word. So this much of words are there. Okay, now the thing is, from here I am identifying different words. If you look into I, how many I's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I is there. So I am writing like this. 5 I is there. Now how many N is there? 2 N's are there. This is 1 N and this is 1 N. So 2 N is there. And C, only 1 C is there. Okay. O, only 1 O is there. Similarly, M is 1, P is 1, R is 1, then E is 1, 2 and 3 E's are there. So I am writing 3 E's. Okay. Then H is coming one time. Then S, right? S is coming 2 times. So S is there 2 times. Then I we have already taken. Then B is there. B will come only 1 time. Then L is there and T is there. All other words we have written. So these are the different letters in this word. Now we have to arrange these letters in alphabetical order in the reverse order. Now here A is not there. Okay, B is there. So I need to write B here. Okay, because we have to do in the reverse order. So I am writing B here. Now then C, yeah, C is there. So C I am writing is here. D is not there. Then E is there. Right, 3 E's are there. So I need to write 3 E's. E, E and E. Okay. Now then E, F, G, H is there. Right. So I need to write H. Then H, I is there. 5 I's are there. So you need to write 5 I's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have written 5 I's. Okay. Now H, I, J is not there. K, L is there. So I have to write L. After L, M is coming. M is there. Then 2 N's are there. M, N. O is there. Then P is there. Okay. P, Q is not there. R is there. So R. Then S, 2 S are there. And T. So this is the arranged in the alphabetical order in the reverse order. Okay. So how many words are unchanged? If you see here, this is unchanged. And this I is also unchanged. And none of the other word is unchanged, right? So 2 letters remain unchanged. So answer is option C, 2. So okay, let's take the next question. In an examination, the maximum marks for each of the 4 papers P, Q, R and S are 100. So there are 4 papers P, Q, R and S, and each paper the maximum mark is 100. So the total mark will be 400. Marks scored by the students are in integers. A student can score 99% in n different ways. So 99% means 99% of total mark, that is 400. So you will get 99 by 100 into 400. So you will get 99 into 4, which is equal to 396. So a student scored 396 mark. Okay, a student scored 396 mark. So we need to see how many ways the student can score 396 mark, right? So here try different possibilities. Let's say this is P. In P he scored 100. In Q also he scored 100. And R also he scored 100. And in S he scored 96. So 100, 100, 100, 96 is a possibility. So S can be 96, either R can be 96 or Q can be 96 and P can be 96. So there will be total 4 possibilities in this combination, 100, 100, 100, 96. There are 4 combinations because here S is 96. Similarly, R could be 96 and all other can be 100. Q could be 96, all other can be 100. P could be 96 and all other can be 100. So there are total 4 possibilities. Now let's take the next combination possible. So let's say in 2 papers he got 100 and in the next paper he got 99 and in the other paper he got 97. So this is a possibility. If you add all these things, you will get 396. So I will tell you an easier way in which you can take the possibilities. In how many ways we can arrange 100, 100, 99 and 97 among 4 papers. So you know that here that if these are different, if the marks are different, then there will be total 4 factorial possibilities, right? But here 2 papers are getting same mark, so you need to do 4 factorial by 2 factorial. So if you do 4 factorial by 2 factorial, you will get 12. So there are 12 possibilities, 12 ways in which the group 100, 100, 99, 97 can be arranged among 4 papers P, Q, R and S. Similarly, just try the next possibility. Okay, so 100, 100, 98, 98 is a possibility. So here actually 100 is coming 2 times and 98 is also coming 2 times. So how many possibilities will be there? 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So if you do this, you will get 6. So total 6 possibilities are there in this arrangement. Similarly, there is another possibility 100, 99, 99, 98. So this is also possible. So if you do similarly, it will come also 12 because 99 is coming 2 times. Similarly, there is another possibility 99, 99, 99, 99. This is also a different possibility. So this is only 1 will come because all are 99. So if you add all these things, 4 plus 12 is 16, 16 plus 6 is 22, 22 plus 12 is 34, 34 plus 1 is 35. So total 35 possibilities are there. So option D is the right answer. Okay. Now let us take the next question. A flag has to be designed with 4 horizontal stripes. So in a flag, this is a, let's say this is a flag. It has 4 horizontal stripes like this. Okay. Now it has to be designed with 4 horizontal stripes using some or all of the colors. So colors are red, green and yellow. So using these colors, I need to paint these stripes. Now what is the number of different ways in which this can be done so that no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color? Okay, so 2 adjacent stripes should not have the same color. Now in how many ways I can select a color in this stripe? There are 3 colors, so I can select any of the 3 colors. So there are 3 possibilities here. So let's assume that I choose red here. Okay, then how many possibilities are there here? I can choose from green and yellow. I cannot choose red because if I choose red, then adjacent stripes are getting the same color. So there are 2 possibilities to select color here. Now let's assume that I choose yellow here. Now here in this 3rd stripe, I cannot choose yellow. I can either choose red or green. So there are 2 possibilities. Now let's assume that I have choose green here. Okay. And in the 4th stripe, I cannot use green because if I use green, then 3rd and 4th stripe is going to be having the same color. So that is not possible. So I can either choose red or yellow. So again, 2 possibilities are there. So how many total possibilities are there? 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 6 into 4, 24. So option C is the right answer. Okay. So let's take the next question here. A rectangular floor. So this is a rectangular floor. Okay. So this is 4 meter. I am converting into centimeters. Okay. So this is 400 centimeter and this is 220 centimeter because it's 2.2 meter is 220 centimeter. Now the tiles of size 140 centimeter by 60 centimeter have to be laid such that the tiles do not overlap. Okay, a tile can be placed in any orientation so long as its edges are parallel to the edges of the floor. What is the maximum number of tiles that can be accommodated on the floor? So let's assume that I am keeping the tile like this. So this is 140, okay, and this is 60. Now I am again keeping one more tile like this. So let's say this is 140 and this is 60. Okay, 1 second. So let's say I am placing like this. So this is 140 plus 140. Already 280 is gone here. Balance is 400 minus 280, which is 120. So this is 120. So I cannot keep a tile like this here. Now I can keep a tile like this again. 140 60. This is 60. Again I can keep like this. 140 60. So 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180. So this become 180. And this is total 220. So balance, this is 40 centimeter. Now I can actually, this is 120. So I can keep the tile like this if I want, right? Because this is 60 and this is 140. I can keep like that. Similarly, I can take 60, 140 like this also. Now what is the balance? Here balance is 40. Here balance is, this is 140. Total was 220. So 220 minus 140 is 80. So this is 80. So in 80, I cannot place any other tile, right? Because this is only 120. I cannot apply a tile like this 60 and 140 because that is 140, then overlapping will come. So here there is only 120, here there is only 80. So I cannot place in any more tiles. So total tiles I can place is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 8 tiles I can place without overlapping. Okay. So let us move on to the next question here. There are 5 persons P, Q, R, S and T, each one of whom has to be assigned one task. Okay, so we have 5 tasks because each one has, there are 5 persons, right? And each one have to we have to assign one task. So there are total 5 tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 tasks are there. Now let's read the next one. Neither P or nor Q can be assigned to task 1. So task 1, we cannot assign P or we cannot assign Q. Okay, and tasks 2 must be assigned to R or S. So here it should be R or S. Okay, now how many ways the assignment can be done? So let us take 2 possibilities here. Task 2 being assigned to R and task 2 being assigned to S. Because task 2 can either be assigned to either R or S. So there are 2 possibilities. One is assigning task 2 to R and other is assigning task 2 to S. Okay, now we have total P, Q, R, S and T. Now I am taking this case first. Okay, assigning R to task 2. That is, I am taking that case. So R is already gone. We cannot choose R. And for 1, I cannot choose P or Q. P or Q I cannot choose. So from S and T, I can choose one of them. So there are 2 possibilities here. Okay, so suppose I have choose S. So I have choose S in the task 1 and R in task 2. Now here I can choose 3 possibilities are there because P, Q or T I can choose. Then here if I choose P here, that is gone. Then here 2 possibilities will be there, Q or T. Now if I choose Q here, Q is also gone. Only 1 possibility will be here. Similarly, in the next one also it's actually very similar because for 2 I have used S, so S is already gone, and P and Q I cannot choose for task 1, so I can only choose R or T. So 2 possibilities are there. Now assume that I have choose R here. Okay, now for third task I can choose P, Q or T. So 3 possibilities are there. Let's assume that I choose P, so P is gone. Now for task 4 I can choose either Q or T, so 2 possibilities and here 1 possibilities. So if I multiply 2 into 3, 6 into 2, 12 into 1, 12. So 12 possibilities are there such that task 2 is assigned to R and 12 possibilities are there such that task 2 is assigned to S. So total is 12 plus 12, 24. So option D is the right answer. So let's look into the next question. There are large number of silver coins weighing 2 gram, 5 gram, 10 gram, 25 gram, 50 gram each. Consider the following statements. To buy 78 grams of coins, one must buy at least 7 coins. So let's see if what we can do here. Now if you see these the silver coins, you can see that there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins are there. Out of this you can see that these much coins, they are weighing multiples of 5, 10, 25 and 50, which is multiple of 5. So if I use all these coins, I can only get a multiple of 5 as the weight. right? So in the first statement it is asking about 78 gram. So using this one, maybe I can make 75 grams, maybe, I don't know. Okay, and the rest I have to use this 2 gram, but this is 78 gram. If I can make 75 gram with this one, rest is 3 gram. But 3 is not a multiple of 2. 3 is an odd number. So this is not possible. 75, making 75 with all these 4 coins and 3 with this 2 gram coin is not at all possible. So the possibility will be making 70 with these coins. 70 is also a multiple of 5, and making rest 8 with this coin. So 4 coins of 2 gram will be needed, right? 4 coins of 2 gram coins will be needed to make 8. So 4 coins are here. Now for 70, how I can make? I can use 150 coin. Then if I take 125 coin, then it's going to be 75. So I'm not going to take 25 coin. Then I can take 2 10 gram coins, 10 and 10. Then it will become 70. That is the minimum possibility. So here 3 coins I have used here and 4 coins I have used here. So total it is 7 coin. So at least 7 coin is required. Okay, so this statement is correct. Now if you look at the second statement, it is saying that to weigh 78 gram, okay, using this coin, one can use less than 7 coins. So let's see how we can do that. Let's say that I have a weighing machine like this. Okay, I have a weighing machine, weighing balance. I have like this. Okay, so I need to weigh 78 gram. So let's assume that I have a thing here and it is weighing 78 gram. Okay, so let's say that I have put 50 gram coin here and 25 gram coin here and 5 gram coin here. So total using these 3 coins, it is 80. So this is now 80 gram. Now if I put a 2 gram coin at this side, so here total 80 gram is there, and if I am adding 2 gram in this side, so total will become 80 minus 2, 78. So 78 I can weigh. So if you have gone to a shop or something which uses a weighing balance, you can see that not only the shopkeeper will put these weights here, he will also put weights in this side in which the material is being weighed, right? So in order to adjust that one. So similarly we can do here. So here even by using 4 coins, 4 coins, I am able to weigh 78 grams, right? So this is also correct. So C is the right answer. So let's move on to the next question. So this is a typical question from inequalities. So A plus B means A is neither smaller nor equal to B. That means neither small nor equal to B means it is greater than. That means plus means greater than. Okay. Similarly, minus means A minus B means A is not greater than B. So it could be less than or equal to. So minus means it is less than or equal to. Now A into B means A is not smaller than B. So it is greater than or equal to. Okay. Now A divided by B means A is neither greater nor equal to B. It's not greater or equal. So it could be less than. So divided means less than. Now A plus or minus B means A is neither smaller nor greater than B. That means plus or minus means equal to, which is not greater or smaller. So it is equal to. So in these type of questions, what you need to do, first you need to find out whichever greater than, less than or equal to, all these corresponds to which of the given symbols. Now we have to convert the given statements into proper forms. So P into Q means greater than or equal to, right? So P into Q means P greater than or equal to Q. Similarly, P minus T means P less than or equal to T. T divided by R means T less than R. R plus or minus S means R is equal to S. So these are our statements. Okay. So now first conclusion is Q plus or minus T. That means Q is equal to T. And second conclusion is S plus Q. S plus Q means S greater than Q. So I am taking the second conclusion first. So S greater than Q means we can use the inequality trick here. We need to see whether we can move from S to Q. Okay. So here we can move from S to R. Here R to T, then T to P and P to Q. So this is correct. Conclusion 2 is correct. Okay. So this is a trick. Okay. So now conclusion 1 is Q is equal to T. So we need to check whether we can move from T to Q. So here if you see, I can move from T to P, then P to Q. But here it is equal to. that means it is wrong. Okay, equal to means always it should be equal to sign, then only we can say that q is equal to t. Okay, here actually t greater than q was correct, or t greater than or equal to q was correct, because t to p and p to q we can go. So t greater than or equal to was correct, but t equal to q equal to t is not correct. So this is wrong. So option only conclusion 2 follows. So B is the right answer. Okay. So now let us see the next question. Here 40 children are standing in a circle. So I am drawing a circle. Okay. Now 40 children are standing. That means 1, 2, 3. In this way they are standing, and finally 40th student will be here. Okay. So now and now child 1 has a ring. The ring is passed clockwise. So it is going like this, clockwise. Child 1 passes on to child 2. So child 1 passed to child 2. Child 2 passed to child 4. Then child 4 passed to 7. Okay, so this is here difference is 1, here difference is 2, here difference is 3. So this is going like this. So from child 7 it will go to 11, right? Because we need to add 4. So from 11 it will be 16, we need to add 5. From 16 to 22 we need to add 6. Then 22 to 29. Then 29 plus 8 is 37. After 37 we know that only 40 students are here. Now we have added 8 here. So next we need to add 9. So 37 plus 9 is 46. So from 37 it is going to 46. But we know that only 40 students are there. So after 40 again 1, 2, 3, 4 will come, right? Because they are standing in a circle. So 46 means actually it is the 6th person, because after 40 it will start from 1. So this is 6th person. So we have added 9 and we got 6th person. Now we need to add 10. So from 6 to 16, then 16 to add 11, 27, then 27 to 39 by adding 12. Now we need to add 13. So 39 plus 13 is 52. But we know that only 40 students are there. So 52 means it will be 12th student, because after 40 again 1, 2, 3 will start. So this is the 12th student. From 12 we need to add 14. So that is 26. From 26 we need to add 15. So 26 plus 15 is 41. Again we know that only 40 students are there. For 41 means it is 1 itself. So now 1 got the ring. So how many? So how many changes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 changes are there. So B is the right answer. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. So what is the middle term in the sequence? Z, Z, Y, 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 X, 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 like that. So Z is coming 2 times, then Y is coming 3 times, X is coming 4 times, right? W will be coming 5 times and V will be coming 6 times and so on. Finally, how much time A will come? It will be 27, because there are 26 alphabets. Okay, and it is starting from 2, not 1. Remember that. So A will be coming not 26 but 27 times A will come. Okay, so here first we need to find out how many total terms are there. So here how we need to find out the total number of terms? Just add all these things, because Z is coming 2 times, Y is coming 3 times, so X is coming 4 times. Similarly like that till 27. Now we know that the sum of first n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. Actually you can use that formula. So here n is 27, but that is first n numbers, means it is starting from 1. Okay, so from starting from 1, if it's 1 plus, then it will be n into n plus 1 by 2. That is 27 into 27 plus 1 is 28 by 2. So that is 14. So 27 into 14, if I do, it is coming 378. Okay, so but we don't need to use 1 because that is starting from 2. So we need to minus 1 here. So total number of terms here will be 377. Now we need to find out the middle term. Okay, so I am dividing 377 by 2. So if I divide 377 by 2, I will get 188 as quotient. Okay, so it's like 2 ones are 2. Then you have 17, 8, 16, then 1, 17, again 8, 16. So you will get remainder as 1. So there you are getting remainder 1. That means here total 377 terms are there. So 188 terms will come first, then 1 middle term will come, then again 188 term will come. Okay, so the total 188 plus 188 plus 1 is 377. So this is the total number of terms. Okay, so we need to find what is this term. So here, rather than starting from back, so because z, y, x, that is actually very difficult for you, because normally we will say a, b, c, etc. So it's actually good if you start from this side. Again, after 188, if we start from this side, after 188 the term, it will come the middle term, right? So a is coming 27 times. And if you look at the options, it is h, I, j, k. So I am adding all these things first. A is coming 27 times, B is coming 26 times, C is coming 25 times, D is coming 24 times, E is coming 23 times, F is coming 22 times, G is coming 21 times. Now if I add all these things, I will get 168. So until G, 168 terms are finished. Now H will come 20 times. Now 168 plus 20 means it is 188. So all these 188 terms means it will be A to H. Okay, so this term will be I. The I will be starting, right? So this middle term is I. So option B is the right answer here. So now let us look into the next question. Is P, it's a question actually, is P greater than Q? Okay, we need to give a yes or no answer here. Okay, so let's see whether we can answer this question or not. Now statement says that P into Q is greater than 0. So here the question is P greater than Q? Now just assume some values for P and Q. Let's say that P is 2 and Q is 1. In the second one I am taking P is 1 and Q is 2. So P into Q here is 2. Here also P into Q is 2. In both the cases P into Q is greater than 0. But here in first case P is greater than Q, and in the second case Q is greater than P. So among P and Q we cannot say by using statement 1 which is greater. So this is wrong. With using statement 1 we cannot answer the question. Okay. So let's take the statement 2. Here one thing that you need to understand, that here the question doesn't say that P and Q are natural numbers or whole numbers or something like that. It doesn't say anything. That means you need to consider all numbers. It could be natural number, it could even be negative numbers also. So in the cases where UPSC hasn't mentioned anything about natural numbers and all, you need to consider even integers, even fractions, even negative numbers, etc. So here it is statements 2 says that P square is greater than Q square. Now let us consider both negative number and a positive number here. Let's say that P is 2 and Q is 1. Now 2 square is 4 and 1 square is 1. So P square is greater than Q square, and P is greater than Q, right? Because P is 2 and Q is 1, P is greater than Q. But if it's negative number, let's assume that P is minus 2 and Q is minus 1. Then P square is minus 2 square, that is 4, and Q square is minus 1 square, which is 1. Here again P square is greater than Q square. But here Q was greater than P because it's negative number. Minus 1 is greater than minus 2. Right? So by using this statement also we are not able to tell whether P or Q is the greater. So by using statement 2 also we cannot answer the question. So the answer is D. The question cannot be answered by using both the statement alone. Okay. So now let us solve the next question. The question is P plus Q minus R greater than P minus Q plus R? So that is the question. Is P plus Q minus R greater than P minus Q plus R? So now let us rearrange this one. Okay. So I am taking P to this side and Q also to this side, and this R I am taking to this side. So here P, if I am taking this P to this side, it will become minus P. Now its Q is here. I am taking this Q also to this side, minus Q will become plus Q, greater than this R I am taking to this side. So it is R plus R. So P minus P will get cancelled. Q plus Q is 2Q, 2Q greater than 2R. So we can cancel 2. So Q greater than R. So the same question we can rearrange as is Q greater than R? This is our question right now. Okay, so we have to answer whether is Q greater than R. And one more thing that you need to remember here is that it's a yes or no question. It's only asking is Q greater than R. So even if Q is not greater than R also, you can answer the question, right? We can say no. Is Q greater than R? No. Then it is that we are answering the question. That also you need to remember here. So now statement 1 says that P minus Q is positive. P minus Q is positive means P minus Q is greater than 0. So if I rearrange, I can write it as P greater than Q if I take Q to this side, right? And now second statement says that P minus R is negative. That means P minus R is less than 0. So if I put R here, we can say that P is less than R. Now the question is Q greater than R? That means I need to check whether Q can go to R. That is the actually a trick of inequality, right? We need to check whether we can go from Q to R. So here Q is closed, we cannot go. Okay, so let's check whether R, here it's asking is Q greater than R. Let's check whether R is greater than Q. Okay, so that means I need to go from R to Q. So from here I can go from R to P and I can go from P to Q. That means R is greater than Q. Okay, so the question was, is Q greater than R? Since R is greater than Q, we can answer this question as no. Q is not greater than R. R is greater than Q, right? We can answer as no. So actually, using both the statement, we are able to answer the question. It doesn't matter whether it's a yes or no. We can answer the question, right? So by using both the statements, we can answer the question. So C, the question can be answered by using both the statement but cannot be answered using either statement alone. That C is the right answer. So let us move on to the next question. In a party, 75% took tea, 60% took coffee, 15% took both the tea and coffee. No one taking milk is taking tea. Each person takes at least one drink. So this is a Venn diagram question. So there is tea, coffee and milk. So I am drawing 3 circles like this. Okay. So let's say this circle, this first circle represents tea, this one's coffee, this one coffee and this one milk. So it says that 75% took tea. So in this total circle will be having 75% and this total circle of coffee will be having 60%. Okay. Now it says that 15% took both the tea and coffee. So the intersection of tea and coffee, that is tea and coffee means both this one will be having 15%. Now it also says that no one taking milk takes tea. That means milk and tea won't be having anything in common. So the intersection of milk and tea will be having 0% because if the person take milk, he will not take tea. So here 0 will come because this is an intersection of milk and tea. Here also 0 will come. That means we already told that total here is 15. Since it is 0 here, 15 will be here. So we have written like this. Now we know that in the circle of T total is 75. So 15 already we have written like this. So T alone will be 60. The persons who are taking T alone will be 60. Now this circle, the circle of coffee is having 60% and 15 we have already written here. That means both this will be having total of 45. Okay. So now let us see, the question is how many persons attended the party. We need to find out the persons attended the party. Now let us assume that the persons who are taking coffee alone is C. So here it is C. And the persons who are taking milk alone is M. So here it is M. Now the persons who are taking both the milk and coffee, let's say it is X. So I am writing X here. Okay. Now the statement 1 says that 50 persons took milk. That means M plus X is 50. Okay, together these two will be 50. So the intersection, it is not mentioning the intersection, that is X we cannot find out. So it could be 10 persons who are taking both coffee and milk. It could be 20 persons who are taking both coffee and milk. So if the number of persons who are taking both coffee and milk changes, the total number of people attending the party will also change, right? So we cannot answer the question using statement 1 alone. Now let us take statement 2. The number of persons who attended the party is 5 times the number of persons who took milk only. Milk only is M actually. So the total persons attended the party is actually, in the circle of tea it is 75, right? And in the rest of the circle of coffee it is 45. So 75 plus 45 plus this M will come. This is the total number of people who participated in the party, right? So this is equal to 5 times the number of persons who took milk only. So this is equal to 5 times M. So from here you can calculate what is M. If I bring M here, it will become 4M. So 4M is equal to 75 plus 45, it's 120 and M is equal to 30. So we got that m is 30 using statement 2. Okay, now we know that total number of persons is 75 plus 45 plus m. We got m. So we can find out the total number of persons attended the party by using statement 2 alone. Okay, so option A is the right answer. The question can be answered using one of the statement alone, but cannot be answered by the other statement alone. So option A is the right answer. Okay. So now let us look into the next question. Consider a 3-digit number. It could be any 3-digit number. Now what is the number? That is the question. We need to find out the number. Okay. So it's not a yes or no question. We have to find out the number. Okay. Now statement 1 says that the sum of the digits of the number is equal to the product of the digits. So we know that if it's a 3-digit number, then the digits will be 1, 2 and 3. Because 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6 and 1 into 2 into 3 is also 6. So that is the only possibility. So here it could be 1, 2, 3. It could be 1, 3, 2. It could be 2, 3, 1. It could be 2, 1, 3. It could be 3, 1, 2. And it could also be 3, 2, 1. So these much possibilities are there by using statement 1 alone. Now let's read statement 2. The number is divisible by the sum of the digits. So here in all these cases, sum of the digits is 6 because 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. So we have to check whether which of these numbers are divisible by 6. So any number which is divisible by 6 will be a even number. So I can eliminate all the odd numbers here. So I can eliminate this number, I can eliminate this number, I can eliminate this number and this number. So only balance is 132 and 312. Now we need to check which of this number is divisible by 6. So 132 means 6 into 22. Also 312 means 6 into 52. Okay, so both this number 132 and 312 are divisible by 6. So we cannot answer the question here. So either it could be 312 or it could be 132. So we cannot answer the question. So option D, the question cannot be answered by using both the statement. That is the right answer. Okay. So now let us look into the next question. For 5 children with ages A less than B less than C less than D less than E, any 2 successive ages differ by 2 years. Okay, so here it's given that A less than B less than C less than D less than E. These are the ages of 5 children. Okay, so it says that any 2 successive ages differ by 2. So if this is A, then this will be A plus 2. This will be A plus 4. This will be A plus 6. And this will be A plus 8. Now let us take the question is, what is the age of the youngest child? We need to find out what is A. Now it says that statement 1 says that the age of the eldest is 3 times the youngest. That means age of the eldest is A plus 8. A plus 8 is equal to 3 times the youngest means A. So from here you can find out A because there is only one variable A. So if I put A here, it will become 2A. 2A is equal to 8 or A equal to 4. So you can find out the age of A. So this is correct. By using statement 1 alone, you can find out the answer. Now let us check the statement 2. It says that the average age of the children is 8 years. So here how we can find out average? Here it is A plus 2 plus A plus 4 plus A plus 6 plus A plus 8 and total 5 are there. Divided by 5 is equal to 8. Here there is only one variable A. So we can find out the answer. So by statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone, you can find out the answer. Right? So this question can be answered by using either statement alone. So option B is the right answer. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So this is a question from simple and compound interest. So here actually it's very difficult if you are using the formulas to solve this one. Better you can just assume a value. Okay, so here it says that a principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded half yearly at R% annual rate of interest. If the same principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded annually with S% annual rate of interest, then which of the following is correct? Now here it's better if you can assume a value. So I am assuming the principal is equal to 10,000. Okay, let's say P is equal to 10,000. Now here let's assume that R% is equal to 10%. So initially it is compounded half yearly. So we need to consider half of 10. That is 5. We need to consider 5%. Okay, because its annual rate is 10% and it is calculating half yearly. That means every 6 months it is calculating. So we need to divide the percentage by 2. So it is 5%. So the first, after 6 months, it is calculating the interest for the first time. Then the interest will be 5 by 100 into 10,000. So it is 500. So the amount is becoming 10,500. Because interest is 500, we have principal 10,000. So total is 10,500. Now again after 6 months, again there will be 5% increase. So here now we need to consider this amount as the for calculating the interest. So that is 5 by 100 into 10,500. So 5 into 105 is 525. So it was the amount after 6 months. Now it become this plus 525. So the amount is 11025. So this is Q. So in the first case, after 1 year, Q is 11025. Now in the second case, it says that P becomes Q. That means 10,000 is becoming 11,025 itself in 1 year, but it is compounding annually. So we are calculating only one time the interest, and interest is S percentage. So here how much interest I got? 10,000 become 11025. That means my interest is 1025. So here the percentage is S percentage. So S percentage of 10,000 is 1025. That means S percentage of means S by 100 into 10,000 is 1025. So we can cancel the zeros. So S is equal to, if I am taking 100 here, 1025 by 100, it is becoming 10.25. So our R was 10% and S is 10.25%. So S is greater than R. So option C is the right answer. Okay. So now let us look into the next question. How many natural numbers are there which give a remainder 31 when 1186 is divided by this natural number? So when 1186 is divided by a natural number x, we are getting remainder as 31. So if I minus 1186, that is subtract 31 from 1186, then that number will be exactly divisible by x, right? So 1186 minus 31 is 1155. So 1155 will be exactly divisible by x. So we need to find out the factors of 1155. So if I do the prime factorization of 1155, 11 will go, right? So this is 1 and 0, 5. Now 5 can go, it will become 21. Now 3 can go, it will become 7. So here 1155, I can write it as 3 into 5 into 7 into 11. Now we need to find out the factors of 1155. So 1155 is equal to 1 into 1155, right? So 1 and 1155 are factors, right? Now we can also write it as 3 into these numbers, 5 into 7 into 11. You don't need to go and find what is 5 into 7 into 11. We just need to say that it is a number. That's it. So 3 into 5 into 7 into 11. Let's say this is a number, this number. Okay. If you do this calculation, it will take time. That's why I'm not doing it. Okay. Now we can also write it as 5 into 3 into 7 into 11. We can also write 1155 as 7 into 3 into 5 into 11. Or we can write it as 11 into 3 into 5 into 7. So these are different numbers. These are different factors. Okay. Now we can also write it as 3 into 5, 15 into 7 into 11. That is 77. We can write it as 3 into 7. That is 21. 21 into 55. We can write it as 33. That is 3 into 11 is 33. 33 into 35. So these are the different ways in which we can write 1155. That means these are all factors. 1 is a factor. 1155 is a factor, 3 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 7 is a factor, 5 into 7 into 11, whatever number that we get after doing that calculation, it will be a factor. 3 into 7 into 11, the number that we get after that calculation will be a factor. So these are all factors of 1155. So if any of this number, if we divide 1155 by any of this number, we'll get remainder as 0, which is exactly divisible. But here you need to check one more thing. Here the remainder is 31. Okay, so remainder cannot go more than the divisor. So whenever we are doing a division, the remainder will always be less than the divisor. So here 1 will not come because 1 is less than 31. 3 will not come. 3 is less than 31. 5 will not come. It is less than 31. In this way, all these factors will not come. So how many will come? 33 is coming. This will come, this will come. So how many total are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are total 9 possibilities. So option D is the right answer. Okay. So now let us move on to the next question. Let PP, QQ and RR be 2-digit numbers where P less than Q less than R. If PP plus QQ plus RR is equal to TT0 and is a 3-digit number ending with 0, consider the following statement. Now here one thing that you need to understand is that here given is PP plus QQ plus RR is equal to TT0. So it is similar to what we have done before actually. Here what you need to understand is that which is the maximum 2-digit number, it is 99. So let's say that all these are 99. If I add 3 99s together, you will get 297, right? So the maximum value of TT0 will be 297. It will be less than, TT0 will be less than 297, right? Because if you are even using the highest 2-digit number, the greatest 2-digit number, you will only get 297. So TT0 is less than 297. That means TT0 can only have either 110, T could be 1, or T could be 2. It can have the value 220. This is the only possibilities. Now another thing that you need to understand is PP is a number. It is actually 11 into P is PP. This is 11 into Q is QQ. So actually all these numbers are divisible by 11. So we can cancel 11 here. That means PP I am writing as 11 into P. So 11 into P plus 11 into Q plus 11 into R is equal to if it's 110, it is 11 into 10. If it's 220, it's 11 into 20. So if I cancel out 11 all around, it will become either P plus Q plus R is equal to 10 or P plus Q plus R is equal to 20, right? So we need to find out now different values. Also we need to remember that P is less than Q is less than R. So we need to find out the different possible values of P, Q and R. P, Q and R. Okay. So if P is 1, then Q can be 2 because P cannot be 1 because Q is greater than P, right? So if P is 1, Q can be 2, then 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is 7 because total we have to get 10. So I am taking this first, then I will go with this one. Okay. If P is 1 and Q is 3, okay, if P is 1 and Q is 3, then it can be 6, right? 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10. Now if this is 1, this is 4 and this is 5, then it also 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10. Now if this is 1 and this is 5, then this will become 4. But R is greater than Q, so this will not come. So the possibilities of P is equal to 1 is finished. Now I am taking 2 here. Now if it's 2 and this is 3, then it will become 5 because 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. Now if I am taking 2 here and 4 here, then 2 plus 4 is 6 and 4 will again come here. Now this will not come because we know that R is greater than Q. So this will not come. Now if 3 comes here and 4 comes here, it is 7. Then it will be 3. This also will not come because this is less than this one. So this is the all possibilities for P plus Q plus R equal to 10. Now we need to find out the possibilities for P plus Q plus R is equal to 20. Now if I write 1 here, maximum I can go is 9 and 9. So 9 plus 1 is only 19, it is not coming 20. So 1 will not come here. So if I put 2 here, again maximum is 9 and 9. So 2 plus 9 is 20, but this is equal. It will not be equal because it says that R is greater than Q. So this will also come. So the minimum value for P here will be 3. In case of P plus Q plus R is equal to 20, minimum value will be 3. Now if this is 3 and this is 4, total is 7. It cannot be 13 because these are digits, right? R is a digit. So 13 will not come. Maximum will come is 9 here. So if 9 here comes, it will be 8. So this is the only possibility with P is equal to 3 for P plus Q plus R equal to 20. Now if I take it as 4, okay, if I take it as 5, this will come 11, it will not come. Again, it is a it is a digit, so 11 will not come. So only thing is 4, 7 and 9. Now if I take 5 here and 6 here, this will come 9. This is a possibility. Again, if I take 5, 7 can come here and 8 will come here. Now if I take 6 here and 7 here, It will be 7 here also, but this will become equal, so it will not come. So these are the different possibilities. So possible values of P are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So total 5 values are possible for P. So this is correct. First statement is correct. Now what are the possible values for Q? 2 is possible, 3 is possible, 4 is possible, 6 is possible, 7 is possible, 8 is possible. So total 6 possibilities are there. So this is also correct. So option C, both 1 and 2 is the right answer here. Okay. So let us move on to the next question. What is the sum of all 4-digit numbers less than 2000 formed by the digits 1, 2, 3 and 4 where none of the digits is repeated? So here the number is less than 2000. That means the number will only start with 1, right? Because all other values are either equal to 2 or greater than 2 here. So only it can start with 1. So just check different possibilities here. So it can be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be 1, 2, 4, 3. It can be 1, 3, 4, 2. It can be 1, 3, 2, 4. Right? Now it can be 1, 4, 2, 3. It can be 1, 4, 3, 2. These are the different possibilities. Now if I add all these things, what I will get? So there are 2 2's here, 4, 2 3's here, 6 and 2 4's here. So that is 8. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. So 18 will come. So 8 and 1 carried over here. So this will also come 18 plus 1, 19. Again this will come 18 plus 1, 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So answer is 7, 9, 9, 8. So option A is the right answer. So now let us look into the next question. So here it says that what is the number of selections of 10 consecutive things out of 12 things in a circle? So there is a circle. There are 12 things in the circle like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So these are the 12 things which are in circle. So now in how many ways we can select 10 consecutive things? So we can select like this. These are 10 consecutive things. This is one possibility. Now if I start from 2 and end till 11, this is another possibility. Right? If I start from 3 and ending in 12, this is another possibility. If I start from 4 ending in 1, this is in this way there are many possibilities. So here if you check, so first one I am starting from 1 to 10. I am removing 11 and 12, I will get one possibilities. Now in the second case, if I remove 12 and 1, I will get another possibility. So just add like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So there are total 12 possibilities here. Again, I will tell you one trick for that trick here. So if you have n number of things, for example, if you have n number of things in a circle, then the number of selections of 10, 11, 12, whatever number of consecutive things, it will be n itself. So here there are 12 things in a circle, so answer will come 12. Now if the same question is like 12 things in a row, that means if it is like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, it is in a row. Then it is asked what is the number of selections of 10 consecutive things. Then it will not work like that, because I can select like 1 to 10. This is 10 consecutive things. I can select like this. This is also 10 consecutive things, and I can select from starting from 3. This is the only possibility. Since the earlier one it was a circle, I can go more and more. But here it is in a row, I can stop here. So 3 was the right answer if the things were not in a circle, if it was in a row. So here also there is a trick for that. If you want to select m consecutive things out of n things in a row, the answer is n minus m plus 1. So in this case, it was 12 minus 10 plus 1, it is 3. So in this way, you can tackle this question. So if it's a circle, it's n itself. If it's a row, it is n minus m plus 1. Okay. So now let's look into the next question. If today is Sunday, then what is the day? It is exactly on 10 raised to 10th day. So here many students got confused, but this is actually not that much difficult question. Okay. So for example, if I just change the question like this, if today is Sunday, then which day is exactly on the 50th day? If the question is like this, what you will do? You will just divide this 50 divided by 7, right? Then you will find out what is the remainder. So here if 50 is divided by 7, the remainder is 1. then you will just add this 1 to Sunday. Sunday plus 1 is Monday. So the answer is Monday. So the same thing you need to apply here. The only thing is that UPSC asked, it's a little in a trickier way, and they have asked it is 10 raised to 10th day. So 10 raised to 10 is a very big number, but you don't need to care about that. We just need to find out what is the remainder when 10 raised to 10 is divided by 7. That's what we need, right? So here you can use the concept of surds and indices and remainder theorem also. So I have already, if you want to see how remainder theorem, actually remainder theorem and surds and indices and number system and permutations and combinations, these were the most important topics this year. Okay, there were many questions. Even the concept of even the remainder theorem of 13 or the divisibility rule of 13, it was in 3 questions. Okay, so it is very important for you to understand the concepts of remainder theorem, number system, and also divisibility rules, permutation and combination. So if I would suggest you to watch the lecture videos on it. Okay, I have given many tricks in there. Okay, so here we need to find out how we can find out the remainder when 10 raised to 10 is divided by 7. Okay, so here if 10 is divided by 7, remainder is 3. So we can write it as 3 raised to 10 divided by 7. So if 10 raised to 10 divided by 7, we are getting a remainder, it will be same as 3 raised to 10 divided by 7 also. Okay, now here 3 raised to 10, I am just modifying it. I am writing it as 3 raised to 3 whole raised to 3. So this is 3 into 3, 9 into 3 raised to 1. So total will become 10 divided by 7. Now 3 raised to 3 is 27. So this is 27 raised to 3 into 3 raised to 1. So we know that 7 into 4 is 28. So 28 is a multiple of 7. So this is 27. So we can use the concept of negative remainder here. Okay, again, if you are not well aware about the concept of negative remainder, you can go and watch my lecture on remainder theorem. There I have properly mentioned what negative remainder is. And in this year, 2 questions, you could have used the concept of negative remainder in 2 questions and you can easily solve the question. Okay, so here 27 is 1 less than 28. So I can write the remainder as minus 1. So minus 1 raised to 3 is minus 1 again. So minus 1 into, when 3 is divided by 7, the remainder is 3 itself. So into 3. So we got minus 3 as the remainder, which is a negative remainder. So I need to convert it into a positive remainder. So for that, 7 is here. We are dividing by 7. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So 4 is the remainder. So when 10 raised to 10 is divided by 7, we are getting 4 as remainder. So if today is Sunday, then we just need to add 4 with Sunday. So that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So the answer is option B, Thursday. Okay. So now let us look into the final question of quantitative and reasoning part. So there are 3 traffic signals. Each signal changes color from green to red and then from red to green. Okay, first it's green to red and then it is again, this red will become green. Okay. So the first signal takes 25 seconds. So first there are 3 signals. First signal takes 25 seconds. Second signal takes 39 seconds. Okay. And the third signal takes 60 seconds to change the color from green to red. So it is only talking about this part. Green to red, it is taking this much time. Now the durations for the green and red are the same. That means whatever time is taken for this conversion, it will also be taken for this conversion because the duration of red and green are the same. Now at 2 p.m. they together turned green. So at 2 p.m. they were all green. Okay, they were all green. Now we need to find out at what time will they change to green next. Now here 25 seconds for the first signal, 25 seconds it will take to convert from green to red. Now again from red to green it will take again 25 seconds. So total from one green to next green it will take 50 seconds. First green to red and then red to green. Similarly this will take 78 seconds to convert from one green to another green. This will take 120 seconds. Now what you need to do? Just take the LCM of this one. So LCM of 50, 78 and 120. So 2, it will become 25, 39 and 60. So I am dividing by 5, it will become 5, 39 and 12. I am dividing by 3, it will become 5, 13 and 4. Now nothing is common, I can stop here. Now the LCM is 2 into 5 into 3 into 5 into 13 into 4. If you do this one, you will get 7800 second. So after 7800 seconds, they will all turn green together. So what is we need to convert this into minutes. So 7800 by 60. So you will get 130 minutes. So after 130 minutes, they are all are becoming green again together. Okay, so 130 minutes means 60 minutes means 1 hour. 120 minutes means 2 hours. So this is 2 hour and 10 minutes. So at 2 o'clock, they were all green. After 2 hour 10 minutes, that means 4 hour 410, right? So at 410, they will all turn green again. So answer is option B, 410. Okay. So guys, I have completed the quantitative and reasoning part. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, share and support. So thank you.